Hello everyone, this is Joel. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here as always. I really appreciate it. So this is another episode of my Learn to Skate series. If you read the title right, this is gonna be tips and tricks on how to do backward stroking or backward crossovers. So I remember vividly when I was a really small kid. When I didn't really do skating yet, and I would just go to the rink and just visit like a public skater, and I wasn't really doing lessons yet. I would have these vivid dreams of me skating backwards with the wind in my back and just enjoying the feeling of doing it. That was something that I couldn't forget from my childhood, and now that I can confidently do it, it's like a dream come true. I know that it's just backward crossovers, but just feeling the wind in your back and just the speed in which you're going through the backward crossovers, it's just a really empowering feeling to be able to go as fast as that, and know that you're gonna nail that particular element. And so I want to share that experience with you guys, and hopefully you can do the same in the future. So yeah, if you want to see tips and tricks on how I do my backward stroking or backward crossovers, then please keep on watching. So before you'll be able to do this properly, I suggest you trying to go through my Learn to Skate series. So this is, I think, episode 5 already. So I will put in the playlist on the info box the list of my previous Learn to Skate videos. So if you could go through those first before trying to do this, and if you're comfortable with episodes 1 to 4, then that's the time I would actually recommend you to try this, because this is more of an advanced basic element, I should say. And yeah, it requires a lot of practice, and your skating foundation should be really solid for this to be successful. So what I mean by that is, if for example you are having a problem with your backward wiggles or your backward swizzles, then you're gonna have a hard time doing your backward crossovers as well. So I recommend you strengthening your backward elements, namely your backward swizzles and your backward wiggles, and just have a solid foundation of skating. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, let's go on with the exercises. So the first exercise that I will teach you guys is just like the forward crossovers. Is I want you to first feel how you need to be crossing on your backward crossovers. So if you haven't done this exercise yet, or if you haven't seen my video yet, I kind of did the same on the forward crossovers. So basically you need to just stay stationary with your shoulders facing on where you want to go. So if for example you want to go this way, then your shoulders need to face this way, along with your arms on your L position. Your L position means that if for example this is the way you're going and this is the leading shoulder, then this arm should be in front of you, and then this arm should be on the side. So that's your L position. Okay, so once that's done, you need to just cross your foot one after the other, and just feel the motion of crossing your foot, looking on whatever side you're going to and being on the correct arm position. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise would be for you to get used to the feeling of twisting your body, just like your forward crossovers, twisting your body where you want to go. So let's say I'm trying to do right backward crossovers. So my legs would stay in front of me, but my right shoulder is twisted. My shoulders are twisting towards the right side. So make sure that you have that position down, and also make sure, most importantly, to look at your back. So look behind you, otherwise you might hit someone while doing your backward crossover. So that's also important. The next exercise that I'm gonna teach you guys is the backward C pushes on both legs. So what you do is you place your arms in front of you and then do backward C pushes one after the other, just like this. So usually this, when you're doing it for the first time, feels a little bit hard. If you can push off of the boards and then try to do it, or try to gain speed using backward swizzles before you try to do backward C pushes. Now, just like the forward crossovers, your C pushes are extra important because this is your first push to the to the backward crossovers. So this needs to be really, really solid, and you kind of need to hear your blades crackle on the ice. When you hear that, that means you're doing nice solid C pushes. So just like the example, do a C push and then lift up your leg, one leg, and then C push and then lift up the other leg. So it's kind of like you're doing a 1 foot glide. If you can, try to lift up your leg for about 1 to 2 seconds just so that you can practice balance. If you can do that properly, then that's super fine. It would really help you balance when you're gonna cross your leg over when you do your backward crossovers. The next exercise that I'm gonna teach you is the backward C pushes on a circle. So just like your forward crossovers, you can try to practice backward C pushes on the circle first before actually crossing your legs. So get these as confident as you can. Make sure that you're bending your knees and make sure that you're facing towards the direction of the circle, and make sure that your head is facing inside the circle at all times during the backward crossovers. That will make sure that you're aligned and you're in your proper position, so that it will make your backward crossovers much easier. Thing is, once you get used to the basic backward crossovers, then you can try doing the more advanced crossovers, making sure that your body is facing on the direction that you want to go and that you're looking backwards as well. Big no-no that I see from a lot of skaters is I see a lot of flapping when they do their backward crossovers. So make sure that you don't flap, and also make sure that you always look at the back because you might hit someone. And of course, practice makes perfect. If you feel like you need a little bit of push because your C pushes aren't that strong yet, I suggest you try these with a coach so that you get that extra push, and so you can get the feel of going backwards. Okay, you can have your coach push you back while you try to do the C push, the lift up, and the cross. That's it for backward crossovers. If you have any questions, please sound them off on the comment section below as usual. And yep, thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video and you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and click on the notification bell so you wouldn't miss any of my Learn to Skate episodes. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!